Hey, this is Stephen Meister, and I'm going to talk to you about some really beautiful guitars that you can get for great prices, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. You really don't. I'm going to start off over here with a Gibson Gold Top Les Paul. This is, and if you look right there, you see Les Paul with a signature on it, and it's a studio version. This is a beautiful guitar with the 4 pickup and everything. This guitar sells for about $3,000, and I bought it, and it's a fantastic guitar. It's a very expensive guitar, but if you know, it's Gibson, and basically that's what it's going. But it's a Gibson Les Paul Gold Top. I believe that Slash from Guns N' Roses uses this one, but this is a limited edition Les Paul that they came out with a limited number of them, and I bought one in, and I love it. The next guitar I'm going to talk to you about is another Gibson Les Paul. It's the VOS. It's the VOS model. Okay. It's got the 3 pickups on the bottom and everything. It's the gold quality and everything. It's a very heavy guitar. You know, it's literally a gorgeous guitar by Gibson. This guitar sells for about $5,000, and when I bought it on Father's Day, I got 20% off, and I got it for $4,000. But it is a beautiful guitar. And then another guitar I'm going to talk to you about is another Gibson Les Paul studio version, again with all gold hardware, all white and everything with 4 pickups. I love Gibson Les Pauls. They are just great. I mean, this is just a Les Paul studio, you know, made in America with the hard case. All the ones that come with the hard case. This guitar sells for about $2,400. You know, but it is such a beautiful guitar. And then I'm going to talk to you about another guitar. I bought an Ibanez on Amazon, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And this guitar went for $449, and I bought it on a holiday, and I actually got it for 50% off. I got it for $199, and it's very light, and it really rocks on stage. It's the only Ibanez I own. I'm going to buy another one eventually, but it's a beautiful guitar by Ibanez for $200. And then the next guitar is one of my newest guitars also. This is a Fender Stratocaster. This is actually a custom Strat. This is the Signature Series. It's the same exact guitar that Jeff Beck uses. This is the Jeff Beck Signature Fender Strat, which is gorgeous. I love this guitar. It's light and it wails and it's really easy to use. Guitar's about $3,000. Beautiful guitar. The next guitar I'm going to talk to you about is a Epiphone hollow body. Okay, this is it. It's the Bigsby. It's the Bigsby series. Okay, this guitar, made by Gibson, sells for $3,000. This is the Epiphone version of it, and it's sold for $499, and I got 20% off, and I got it for $400. It's worth every penny. Compared to the $3,000 Gibson, you cannot tell the difference. It is just a beautiful guitar. The next guitar I'm going to talk to you about is a Fender Telecaster. They make several of them. And actually, I got 2 of them here, and I'm going to put them up side by side, okay? And if you look at them, you can't tell the difference. One of them is $179, and the other one is $1,800, and you can't tell the difference between the two. This is actually the $1,800 one right there, the Telecaster, and this one's $179. And I got to tell you, when I got this Telecaster for $179 and I took it out of the box, it sounded great. Even with the factory strings, it sounded beautiful. But I mean, the one that sells for 1800, it's a little smoother. You can tell the difference a little bit. You know, they're both great guitars. You know, and another guitar, I'm going to show you two of them, okay, because they're exactly the same guitar, except one of them has the Gibson name on it, and the other one has the Epiphone name on it. And you know that Gibson owns Epiphone. And this is part of the Melody Maker series by Gibson that comes with the gig bag. And I bought the Les Paul, I bought the Flying V, the SG, and the Explorer. I own all four of them. They ran a deal. I actually paid $250 guitar. If you bought it by itself today, it's about $600. And here is the same exact guitar made by Epiphone, except the Epiphone's got two pickups and two tone controls, and the Gibson's got one pickup and one tone control. I got the Epiphone on Amazon for $99, and it is fantastic. Unbelievable guitar. And then something else I want to talk to you about that I bought. I wanted a sound system, and I know a really good sound system is a lot of money, so I bought something called the Bose L1 Model 2. The system sells for about $3,000 with the B1 bass module and everything. And I just didn't buy one. I actually bought two of them. Here's the other one that I have on the other side of the room with the B1 bass module on the bottom. So I have two L1 Model 2s hooked up to a Behringer 16-track mixer that I can plug in, and I can plug in a band. And this system in a club can play to about 3,500 people and crank. So you're talking about $7,000 just for the Bose, another $600 or $700 for the mixer, and you got a sound system, an incredible sound system. It really is. I'm from the old school, and the stuff that they make today just doesn't cut it. It's all bells and whistles. And right there, you're looking at a Onkyo TX6500 receiver that is 35 years old. In the 70s and the 80s, they made great audio equipment. Today it's all bells and whistles and no quality. Back then it was just really good stuff. And if you go into my room over here, I have a Marshall stack. JCM 800 with a 1960 cabinet. It's a little dark in here. And I also got my Marshall Classic 5 amp, which I use. I got in the back over here a Fender head with a Fender cabinet. And then I also got, if I really want to do a big club and I really want to crank, I got a 18-inch Behringer sub there, an 18-inch Behringer sub there with two 15s that go on top of it, and then four 12s. This system can probably play to about 5,000 people with a Behringer EP4000 power amp, Behringer EQ, and again, I got the mixer, the Behringer mixer, and this system really cranks. This is an LG 60-inch smart TV that goes for about $4,000. It has all the apps, and this is a Flying V that I hang on the wall. I don't use it. It's broken. I got it. I called the company and said it was broken. They said discard it. They credited. I actually got the guitar for free. The top is cracked over there. So I hung it on the wall for display. And then I got a Martin backpack, which I take to the park and I play. It's a beautiful guitar. It's a little uncomfortable. You know, you got to get used to it a little bit. And then I got over here a Epiphone, strictly acoustic, all acoustic, no electric guitar that I paid about $200 for. It's beautiful. And life's all about having fun. You got to enjoy yourself. This is a portable system that runs on battery that you take outside and you can plug it in the park and everything. Lasts about 8 hours on batteries and everything. And it's all about having fun and enjoying life. And let's go back inside But again, you know, this Bose L1 Model 2 system is unbelievable. It really is. It's fantastic, you know. And, you know, you don't think I'm crazy, but, you know, everybody needs money. You know, that's me right there. Whoop.